Well, yes, I have produced 3 new recordings this morning already, and it's 2 minutes past 4. Still dark, of course. Winter time in New Zealand. And I'm laying... Oh, that's better, get closer to the phone. And I'm laying here in bed, in review, aren't I? And it occurs to me, I am keeping Elon Musk's view, a 1 hour rule, possibly not an hour, but roughly it's taken me about that long to produce these recordings from sort of 3 o'clock to probably 1:30 to 4 o'clock. And recordings are my spiritual driver, my priority at the minute. You know, that's the bit that, in some sense, it gives me evidence of being on track. I mean, someone like Paramahansa, obviously, well, seems to have been driven by doing Kriya Yoga. Formally, that's the case, but in reality, his case increasingly turned to writing, and mine's increasingly turning to recording, isn't it? Well, it's just the current vogue of communication. But yes, I'm rather pleased that, I am keeping Elon's rule, in a way. And I suppose I was keeping it, and have been for a good few years. I so often do the recordings when I wake in the night, and that's first thing in the morning, in a sense. And usually before, well, in winter it's definitely before daybreak, yeah. And that happens far more often than not, and a great blessing it is to me. I suppose I feel within me that I'm on track, as he argues in his 10-minute recording of suggesting we keep this rule. The first hour you give to your primary overall purpose in life, and then you make sure there's something first achieved in the day, well, ideally first, done towards it. Well, with me yesterday it was simply driving better, but there were lots of other things going on as well, like talking to the kids that may be a blessing and help to them. And in fact, well, it's the loveliness about being retired. You can give the whole of your day to living more focused on your spiritual goal, the love of God, quite simply. Isn't that beautiful? What a wonderful opportunity. And I'm 77. I mean, I've been retired since I was, I don't know, late 50s, mid 50s. It was hard to say because I worked less and less, and I kept most of my life not working much like other people do, avoiding 5 days, 9 to 5 as much as I could. There were 1 or 2 years when I did this, when I was much younger, and first of all in teaching. Mind you, teaching's not a 9 to 5 job, and a quarter of the year is holidays, isn't it? I mean, it's a good occupation, and lecturing was even better. A tremendous amount of leisure in my lecturing. I don't mean I wasn't dedicated to lecturing as well. I was. I just... Somehow God made it compatible. Well, of course, lecturing and teaching it's a vocation, isn't it? I mean, you can make it such. And that means you're both working out your spiritual life in your worldly life, which is, of course, the ideal, isn't it? It's what God is actually doing with all of us. He leads us through a life that gives us the learning that we need, that we may blossom into life eternal, to be ever part of his family. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Love you. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, it becomes to me, I think that's it. That's Elon's, the essence of what is achieved here in his little 10-minute recording of the 1 hour rule. You give your day meaning by focusing in on what is fundamental and essential to you, first of all, in the first hour, and making sure you contribute as a priority to that, if you like, next in your day. And that gives meaning, you see, to the day, gives you direction, purpose, assurance, the frame of mind that now steers the day accordingly as well. Isn't that lovely? His 1 hour rule. Thank you, Heavenly God. Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Dad.